Alright, what's going on, guys? NewForce here, bringing a brand new video, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you guys my review of the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 beta. Now, I was able to get to level 34, the max level in the beta, for week 1. Now, I won't be able to play for weekend 2 because I'll be out of town, so just call this my final thing, and I'm going to talk about my experiences on the beta, how it could have been improved, and how it is actually kind of a good beta as well. So, we're going to address the big topics first. So, the first big topic I want to address is the whole 150 health thing. Now, of course, it was very hard to actually adjust to having 150 health in Call of Duty because you're so used to the guns killing so quickly, but once you get used to the 150 health and realizing you have to put more shots into people, and also the fact that you have to heal yourself instead of there being automatic healing, it's actually not too bad. The weapons in this game actually work pretty well. The only problem that I have with this game is that they have the armor. The armor is so unnecessary with the already increased health. I understand that they have the AP rounds, but it kind of feels like you're forced to use the AP rounds in some circumstances on some weapons because, like, those are of course the best attachment, but like the weapon won't kill people with armor unless you have the AP rounds. Now the AP rounds are of course like really, it's like a great attachment to run. I run it on most of my ARs. I didn't end up running it on SMGs because I feel like SMGs don't really need the AP rounds as much, because this game is actually ran by SMGs. This game is so SMG heavy because you have so much health. You're just gonna be up in people's faces a lot more because of course up close you do more damage, and long range it's harder to kill people. I saw Birdman do a review on the Black Ops 4 beta a couple of days in. I think he did it on Saturday, in the middle of Saturday, and I actually agreed with a lot of things that he said, like the fact that you have so much health means that they probably have to make the ARs do at least a little bit more damage at long range, because sometimes it's way too hard to kill people at long range with assault rifles, even though that's what assault rifles are meant to do. Like, a lot of the time in this beta, I found myself running around with this weapon right here, the MX-9. I think both the gameplays I'm going to show you are actually with the MX-9, and this weapon is incredible, but there's like, it's very hard to use the fully auto assault rifles. Now there's a difference with the burst assault rifles. I think the burst assault rifles are actually some of the best weapons in this game because they kill just like a normal burst rifle in Call of Duty, so they do just as much damage, which is kind of insane to the fact that you can one burst people in this game when you have 150 health. But I also see why they did it, because you do need a weapon that can kill at long range. It's just, it kind of sucks that none of the fully auto assault rifles are really good at long range to the point that they're actually going to kill people at long range. But let me get away from that. You guys can let me know what you guys think about the assault rifles and the whole balance thing down in the comment section. But there are a couple of problems that I do have with the specialists. Now the barricade specialist, the one with the microwave shield, that's ridiculous. I don't like that at all. They need to change that in some way. The whole microwave part of it is kind of stupid. Not kind of stupid. I think the whole microwave thing is literally the stupidest thing in the game. You also have the barbed wire, like we're playing Rainbow Six Siege, which I don't like at all. Actually, there's a huge counter to it in the form of tactical mask, but really the barricades are ridiculous, and you shouldn't have to run a perk because there shouldn't even be barricades in this game. If I'm being perfectly honest, the barricades are not good for the game because it just promotes camping and stuff like that. And one thing that I'm 50-50 on would have to be the tac deploy beacon that Seraph has. I don't know if I like that for game modes like TDM. Like, I can see how it'd be useful in domination, but in TDM it's just another thing that promotes camping. So I don't know how they would change that, but like, you can place the tac deploy beacon in just a place where you can camp, and you can easily camp with your teammates the entire game until the beacon gets destroyed. And by the time that it gets destroyed, most of the time you already earned another one. So I don't really know how I feel about that. You guys can let me know what you guys think about the specialist down in the comment section. My favorite specialist from the beta is the ones you guys are seeing right here, which is Crash, because you have the assault packs that give you extra points for kills, and you also have the TAC 5 boost, which will give all your teammates 200 health, which is really nice. The 200 health thing doesn't really affect the game too much either, I would have to say. Like, the 200 health doesn't, you don't keep it for a long time, so it doesn't really affect the game that much, if you know what I mean. Now, one final bad thing that I want to talk about this beta has to be the fact that the score streaks cost so much. Like, I felt myself needing to run the Cosmec device to even earn my score streaks. That was not a good thing to me. I did not like the fact that I was forced to run something to earn my score streaks. Now, of course, I could have earned them without it, but I wouldn't have earned nearly as many score streaks without the Cosmec device. Now, I know why they did it. It's because basically everything is a kill. Every single time that you get damage on somebody and they don't heal that damage away, it's a kill for you. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, because the 150 health does make it to where, like, if it wasn't like that, you get way more assists, and I can see how the community would get mad about that. Because, like, the fact that you're just getting all your kills taken and then you don't get the rewards, like if you hit somebody for 130 damage, someone hits it for 20, and they end up getting the kill, it wouldn't really be fair, so I understand that. But I don't think they should have raised the score streak limit, because the score streaks in this game really aren't that anything special. Like, they're not good, in my personal opinion. The score streaks in this game are just, they're too weak. They need to make them a little bit better to use. Like, I was using the lightning strike in this gameplay, and it's almost impossible to tell where the lightning strike is going. Like, it's really hard to see the map on the lightning strike. I think they need to make that outline a little bit better. But I was able to use the strike team and the attack chopper as well, and I decided that even though the lightning strike is harder to use, it's easier to get kills with than the attack chopper and the strike team. Now, the strike team can go off, but I think that they should make it like the paratroopers from World War II. Because the strike team just like sits in one spot and it won't get you any kills after a while. I feel like they need to be able to run around on their own like the paratroopers can, and that would make them a lot better. But those are all the bad things that I want to talk about. Let me know what you guys think about my points in the comment section. Now I'm going to talk about the good things that I really actually like about this beta. So, good things about this beta, I would have to say that the maps that they chose were actually pretty good. This map right here, Gridlock, is probably my favorite map in the beta because I did the best on it. Surprise, surprise. But it is a great map. I think that it flows really well, and a lot of the maps that they did choose flow really well. Like, after a while, after playing Frequency for a while, you begin to realize that you can flank people really easily. You can use the underground and above ground to try to get around people when they try to camp in buildings, which is something that is really great, and I really like that. Seaside, the church was a little bit of a problem, the fact that you get up there, and then the only really counter to it is Ruin's grappling hook. I'd say that's the only counter to it to get into the building. But other than that, Seaside is a really good map. I really like Contraband. The swimming is very in-depth. Like, you wouldn't think that you'd be able to swim as much as you can, but you can swim a ton on Contraband, and it really makes the map more maneuverable and easy to run around, which I love the fact that there's so many lanes to run around on these maps. But there's a tweet that Dr. Disrespect actually tweeted out when the beta first came out, and it was potential red flags for the Black Ops 4 beta, and it's the increased health actually promotes like more pinching. Like, it's easier to pinch people on these maps because, of course, you're in gunfights for longer. So maybe make the maps less pinchable. I don't know. I really like the map design, so I don't really want to change it too much. I really like how the maps are flowing and working right now. You guys let me know what you guys think about the maps. I'll wait until the actual game to see if all the maps are going to be good or not. But the couple that they chose were really good. I only ended up playing TDM and Kill Confirmed in this beta, which is normally what I play anyway, so I mean, it's not really a big change for me. But I didn't really play the objective game modes, so I can't really talk about the objective game modes too much. But from what I saw, the objective game modes are looking pretty good. Of course, they're 5v5 for some reason, which is kind of stupid. I don't like that both 5v5 things. I think that they should just stay 6v6, but if that's what they want to do to make the game a little bit more balanced and competitive, I don't really care, because I'm going to be finding myself playing Chaos TDM a lot of the time anyway. I'm pretty sure that's how a lot of you guys are going to be as well. Like, I don't really play the objective game modes in this game too often, so I don't really see a problem with it. Even when I play with my friends, I only play with one or two, so we can just run through team deathmatch lobbies. Even though it is fun to get more kills in game modes like Domination and Hardpoint, it's a lot more fun and chill in TDM when you play Call of Duty, in my opinion. Like, back in the day, I used to be like a competitive guy. Like, I wanted to play competitive and stuff like that, and I really do like Hardpoint and Domination. Like, I can still play those game modes like a lot and very easily, but like, they're just really try-hardy in my personal opinion. And like, I try to chill when I play COD. So That's how I look at things, as more of a chill gamer. I'm not really like a competitive player. Like I'm actually good at this game, which is why I like playing it, but like I don't try so hard that like I'm sweating at the end of it, if you know what I mean. So let me know what you guys think about my opinions of the Black Ops 4 beta down in the comment section below, and give me you guys your own opinions. I think that changing some of those things will make the game a lot better. Of course, I won't be able to play for week 2. I really wish I could, but I won't be able to. So this is going to be my final impression of Black Ops 4's multiplayer until the actual game comes out. Of course, in the beginning of September, we're going to have the Blackout beta, so be tuned for that. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. Is going to be very, very interesting. But as I said, let me know your guys' opinions down in the comment section below. If you guys went on to enjoy this video, please drop a like and also subscribe if you do end up subscribing. Please hit that notification button so you get notified every single time I upload. Also, follow me on Twitter. Link in the description down below. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.